Alright guys, I was really mean to my old John Deere snowblower yesterday. I ended up snow blowing mud instead of snow. So I was out in the back alley. We got about 7 inches of snow, you know, that wet spring snow. And it was just kind of globbing, or whatever you want to call it, out the top of the chute, and it actually stalled it a couple of times. And then I smelt some smoke. So I'm going to just check the belts and the drive to make sure they're okay. So stay with me. Alright guys, this is a day later. We've already got melting going on. That is just, I think when it quit, it was up against that muck over there. Of course it's uglier today, but yeah, we are near the middle of April. Oh, dropped it already. 9/16 on that side for the belt cover. You know, sometimes you get into a job and you get so involved in the job you kind of forget what you're doing to your stuff. Okay, this should just roll forward. And we'll have a little look. So let me get a flashlight. I truly think if there's going to be any wear, that it's going to be on the drive for the auger, not the drive on the wheels. And it looks a little bit roughed up on the edges, but I think it might be all right. So if you look just a little bit there, it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, and you can see it's picked up a little bit of rubber on the keeper. Oh boy, how can I do this? I need an assistant. Right there. But I think it's going to be okay. The belts don't have a lot of wear on them. The only wear that's on the belts is me. And then there's the other belt there that drives the transmission. So I think we're okay. As long as the auger turns okay. So I'm just going to put you down and get a stick. Looks like I got half the alley out of there. Oh, it's dirty. You hear that? Yeah, I'm going to just get a brush and clean it up. And the next thing I'm going to do is pull the belly pan off and just check the drive. So I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, I need something for my knees. I forget that I'm not 25 years old anymore, huh? Okay, flashlight. I'm going to take that bolt off and that bolt off. Oh, it was coming off by itself. We had a lot of vibration going on yesterday. I'm going to get bigger washers on here too. This was a field repair 2 weeks ago, replacing these two bolts. Alright, the truth. It actually looks good, and there's no awfulness on the drive wheel either. I'll just get you down here. Okay, so right there is the drive wheel, and it turns, right? And it rubs against that plate right there. Right there where my finger is. And that turns. So the further this goes to the outside, the faster it goes. This goes back and forth like that. You see that? And the further you go outside, the faster it turns, and the go closer to the inside, the slower it turns, but the more power it has. And right now I'll put it into first gear, right? And then all the way up to fifth gear. And then reverses the other way. You got that? So that's neutral there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that cool? And then back, and then if you pull it toward you, the lever, it puts it in reverse and makes the snowblower go the other direction. I don't know, it seems to be working really good. This wheel is a little old, but it's got some marks in it, but it's good. I might just wipe it up with some solvent before I put it back together. So that's good. So it looks like my old snowblower has survived a beating, eh? I'm going to just wipe that black wheel, the rubber wheel, with solvent and get any crud that's accumulated on that off of there. Yeah, a little bit. Excuse me. Not bad. All right, we can put the cover back on, but I'm going to scrape, it's got some dirt on it too. I'm going to scrape that off, and then we'll come back when I'm putting the cover on. Oh, sorry for all the crazy movement. All right, let's put this back on, eh? There it is. You just gotta be friendly with it. Okay, my 2 bolts. And I'm gonna put a wider washer on them so that the belly pan stays on a little better. These are a bit long for bolts, but you use what you use. Okay. Good, nice and tight. Okay, let's get that belt cover back on. And we're going to clean up the old snowblower a little bit. Well, I want you guys to realize that this snowblower is probably a 74 or in that zone somewhere. So the good part about that is that it's made out of good quality steel. The bad part about it is that it's really a heavy old beast. Okay, yeah, you guys watching? Yes, you are. Good for you. Oops, change the socket. 7/16 to 9/16. Hopefully. There it is. Let's try that again. The other side before we peg, it's the same thing. Really now the only thing wrong with it is that it's filthy dirty. So I'm going to get it cleaned up and you'll see it again. Alright. Ready for battle again. Oh, that's what I got off it. Okay, let's see if this little girl will go. It should. Now this one you got to prime it a lot, so don't say anything. Choke. Prime. Neutral. Oh, it might go.